Hey guys, Maddy here and welcome to my YouTube video. This is a wake up and energize morning Vinyasa flow class. It's only 30 minutes and you can do it as soon as you jump out of bed to wake up the body and bring a beautiful sense of awareness, focus and clarity to your day. I hope you enjoy. It's probably not suitable if you're a complete beginner, but if you're comfortable with your sun sals, your sun salutation A and your sun salutation B, you'll definitely be able to follow along. Hope you enjoy. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comments below. When you're ready, I'll meet you on the mat.
Okay guys, we're going to start in a cross-legged seated position. Grounding your sits bones. Sitting up nice and tall, and you're just going to take your right hand to your heart and your left hand to your belly. Close down your eyes and just one more time check in with your posture. Growing taller through the spine. Let the back of your neck be long and elevate up through the crown of your head, but let your shoulders be soft down the back. And we're just going to take first thing to wake up and bring some awareness into your own body, into your own space. 3 big breaths. So just going to take a really deep breath in through the nose. Feel the belly and chest expanding. And let the breath go. Two more just like that. Deep breath in. And let it go nice and slow. Last one. Deep breath in. Let it go. And release your hands. Blink your eyes open and just give your shoulders a little shrug back and forward. And just like you're taking a big morning stretch, reach both arms up, interlace your fingers and press the palms up towards the ceiling. And now you can move here a little bit if you want to go from side to side, stretching out through the side body. Lift the chest. One more deep breath in. And let it go. Beautiful, and we're going to come onto our hands and our knees. And we're going to move. So just come onto your hands and your knees to a tabletop. Just start to move straight away, waking up the body. Moving in circular motions, but don't overthink it, just let the body move. Figure 8s of the spine, moving the hips, the shoulders. And while there's not much form to the movement, still match your movement to your breath. Stay connected. Starting the day with this sense of clarity, this sense of focus and awareness. And we'll move into a few rounds of cat and cow. So from here, take a breath in and expand your chest. Drop your navel down towards the ground. Lift up through the sits bones. Exhale to round the spine, curling the tailbone under, chin to the chest. Again, inhale, open chest, shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, feel the shoulder blades spreading across the back as you lift up through the center of your spine. One more, inhale. Exhale, really draw lower belly up and in towards the spine, rounding out through the low back. And inhale, come back to a neutral position. And from here, we're going to keep our hips stacking over our knees, but we're just going to walk the hands out in front for a puppy pose. Sinking the chest down. And if you need to, you can bring the forehead or the hairline to support you, or if you've got the range, you can bring the chest and the chin to the ground. Feel like you're pushing the mat forward away from you
and pressing the armpits down towards the ground as the chest slides back towards the thighs. Deep breaths here. Feel the shoulder blades widening across your back. And send your breath there. Send your breath right up into the upper back, right up into the back of your rib cage. Just one more deep breath in. And let it go. And then press into your hands. Walk the hands back below the shoulders. Downward facing dog. Set your hands up underneath the shoulders, spreading your fingers nice and wide. Curl the toes under, lift the knees, lift the hips up and back. And again here, first down dog of the day. Take some movement. I like to bend one knee and the other, move the hips. You can move the head, maybe give the head a little yes and no shake. Let go of any tension in the neck. And then just eventually take all the time that you like. Eventually settle into stillness. Setting your drishti focus. Eyes open. Relax the neck. Gaze between the feet or between the knees or up towards the navel. And then just start to bring your internal focus and awareness into the pose. Pressing the ground away with the hands. Nice big stretch along the side body, all the way up through the waist, up through both sits bones. Feeling like you're lifting the tip of your tail up towards the ceiling. If you're tight through the hamstrings, which many of us are first thing in the morning, keep the knees bent here so you can keep lifting the butt. Pull the navel in towards the spine and breathe deeply. If you're more flexible, you can ground the heels. Keep that focus. Take 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Last one. Inhale. Find the very end of your exhale. And then on the next breath in, lift your heels. Come really hard onto the tippy toes, and we're going to bend the knees. Really slow. Bend, 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 all the way down to touch the ground. And as soon as the knees touch the ground, you're going to extend the right leg straight back. And if you feel comfortable, the left arm forward. Holding it here, or you can keep moving with me. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, knee and elbow, tiger curls. Squeeze the right heel in towards the right glute, contract into the core. Inhale, extend everything back out. And we'll do 2 more, just like that. Exhale, knee and elbow to touch. Inhale to extend. Last one, exhale. Inhale, extend. Keep the right leg extending back, but just lower the left hand down. For more stability here, you can curl the left toes under. We're going to come into a little bit of a balance. Get light onto your right fingertips and roll the right hip open, and then pressing down through the left hand, open the right arm up and open the chest towards the right hand wall. Staying here, and all of a sudden we're fighting for the balance, engaging into the left side body. To challenge the balance even more, you can look up towards your right thumb, and if you like here, you can bend the right knee and grab on to the foot. Keep driving through your left thumb, pressing into the inner aspect of the left hand. Lift the chest a little bit more. Squeeze the right glute for 3, for 2, for 1. Re-extend the right leg. Plant the right hand, curling those left toes under if they're not already. And we're going to lift up and back to a 3-legged dog. Extending the right leg up and back. And then you're going to bend the right knee, open the hip, and we're just going to circle out the hip. 3 times to the right. And 3 times to the left.
Nice, warming up, lubricating into the hip socket. Beautiful. Release the right foot. Take a deep breath in, lift the heels, bend the knees, nice and slow. Bend, 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 all the way down to touch. As soon as the knees land, other side, we extend the left leg back and the right arm out in front. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, knee and elbow to touch. Really squeeze that left heel into the glute as well to activate the hamstring. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee and elbow. Round to the upper back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, last one. Inhale, lengthen. And just release the right hand. And again, for more stability, curl the right toes under. Get light onto the left fingers. Roll the left hip open. And extend the left arm up. Maybe look up. Maybe bend left knee and grab onto the foot, pressing the hips forward towards the left-hand wall. Keep the chest lifted, drive through right thumb. For 3, for 2. If you fall out, don't worry about it. Just go with it and then come back in. For 2, for 1, and release. Just the left hand down, extending straight up and back. 3-legged dog. Bend the left knee, open the hip, and we circle 3 times to the left, 3 times to the right. Nice, and release the left foot down, back to down dog. Set your focus, taking a deep breath in. Let the breath go. Okay, moving into our Surya Namaskar A, our sun salutation A. I'm going to move quite dynamically through these just to really bring some heat into the body. First thing in the morning, energizing, waking up. So we're going to pick up the pace, but try and keep the breath calm and even and steady. Okay, let's do it. Lift the heels. Bend the knees, gaze forward. Walk, step, or you can float to the top of the mat. When you get there, come up halfway. Half lift as you lengthen, crown of the head forward, back of the neck long, broaden the collarbones. As you exhale, fold in. Crown of the head towards the ground. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Reach up, gaze up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Inhale again. Reach the arms up. This time if you want to add on a gentle back bend, you can press the thighs forward, lift the chest, lift the chin, squeeze the glutes, and then as you exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to lengthen, half lift. Plant the hands, step back to your high plank. Lean forward first so the shoulders come over the fingers. Now you can drop the knees to the ground if you need to. We're going to lower halfway down, squeezing the elbows in. And then inhale, press the ground away, lift the chest, draw the shoulders back, squeeze the glutes, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking 1 deep breath in. Let the breath go. Lift the heels, bend the knees, gaze forward, walk, step, float, top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale to rise up, really press down through the feet to lift up, reach up, gaze up. Hands to the heart. Inhale again, little back bend only if you like. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, half lift, Adho Uttanasana. Plant the hands, step, or you can jump back to Chaturanga. Halfway down, squeezing the elbows in. Inhale, lift the chest, press the ground away. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing, 1 deep breath in. And breath out. 1 more round. Lift the heels, bend the knees, step or float. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale again, little back bend. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, creating space. Plant the hands, step or float. Halfway down. Inhale, lift the chest, upward facing. Exhale, lift the hips. Up and back, downward facing. Deep breath in. Let the breath go. One more time to the top of the mat. Lift the heels, bend knees, gaze forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise up over Hastasana. Exhale, hands to the heart. Okay, Surya Namaskar B. Bend the knees. Reach the arms up. Utkatasana. Exhale, bow forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Adho Uttanasana. Plant the hands, step or float back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Over Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step the right foot forward between the hands. Spin the back foot flat to 45 degrees. Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, lower the hands down. Step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing. The left foot steps forward. Virabhadrasana 1. Back foot to 45. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, lower the hands down. Step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest, upward facing. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing, deep breath in. And let it go. Just 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Slow it down, 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Step or float, top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, sink the hips low. Reach the arms up, Utkatasana, breath in. Exhale, stand tall. We just have 1 more round. Firing it up, let's do it. Bend the knees. Sweep the arms up, Utkatasana. Fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, Adho Uttanasana. Plant the hands, step or float, Chaturanga. Halfway down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Stepping the right foot forward. Vira 1. 1 breath in. Exhale, hands down, step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Last side, left foot forward. Spin the back foot flat, reach up. Vira 1, inhale. Exhale, hands down. Step it back, halfway down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure you're setting your focus. Don't move the gaze. Pull navel into the spine. Press the ground away. Rotate the armpits towards one another. 1 more deep breath in. Let it go. Beautiful. Lift the heels. Bend the knees, gaze forward, step or float. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Utkatasana. And stand up. Bring the arms by your side. Close the eyes. Focus on the point between your brow, the third eye, and breathe. Resist the urge to fidget, to adjust your clothing, to play with your hair. Just be still. Absorb and integrate the flow into your system. 1 more breath in. and let it go. Okay, one more vinyasa back to downward facing dog. Take a breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, bow forward to Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, half lift. Plant the hands, step or jump. You can double or triple dip here if you like. Meeting back in downward facing. Set your focus, relax the neck. Lift the hips up and back. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And this time open your mouth, let it go. Again, deep breath in. Open the mouth. One more time, inhale. Sigh it out. Step the right foot forward between your hands and lower your back knee down to the ground. Going to come into Araharman hamstring stretch. Flex your right foot and shift the hips back as you slide onto the right heel. Keep this right foot dorsiflexed, especially pull back on your right pinky toes and reach the chest forward. If you need to place something under your hands or if you need to come up like this, that's totally okay. Just do what works for you. Reach the chest forward, keep drawing back on that right heel and square the hips, outer right hip back, front of the left hip forward. And then if you feel comfortable, you can fold over the right leg. Pull the navel into the spine, slide the rib cage and chest forward and down towards the right big toe. You can sort of relax the shoulders here. Just 3 more breaths. One more deep breath in and out. Come back up halfway, rebend into the right knee, planting the left hand, and you're just going to heel toe that right foot across to the right just slightly and turn the right toes out again just to about 45 degrees. Reach the right arm back, keep the chest lifted. Now if you need to place something under the left knee, you can. You can roll up your mat. We're going to take a quad stretch, bending the left knee and grabbing the foot. And again, if you can't grab the foot, you can make it just like an active stretch, pulling the heel into the butt without grabbing on, or you can use a strap, holding it here. Squeeze the left glute. Keep the chest lifting. One more deep breath in. And breath out. Release. Plant the right hand. Step back. Chaturanga. Shift forward, bend the arms halfway down. Inhale. Lift the chest. Shoulders back. Squeeze glutes. Exhale. Lift the hips up and back. Downward facing. Other side. Step the left foot forward. Between the hands. Araharman. Lower the back knee, flex the left foot. Draw back on that left heel like you're trying to create a little crease in your mat. Keep it really active. Pull back on your left pinky toe as well. Reach the chest forward, deep breath in. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Pull the navel in and keep sliding rib cage and chest forward towards that left big toe. And slow the breath. Give all of your focus to the flow of the breath and how it infuses the pose with softness, with awareness, with sensation. One more breath in and out. Beautiful. Come back up halfway. Rebend into the left knee. Plant that right hand. Just heel to the left foot across, sinking the front of the right hip forward and down. And then reach back, with the left hand. Keep the chest lifted and open, and then bend the right knee. Grab onto the foot, or again, use a strap, or you don't even have to grab one. You can make it quite active there by pulling the right heel in towards the butt. See if you can slow the breath right down. See if you can stay focused on one point. One more deep breath in. And let the breath go. Release. Plant the left hand. Step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one deep breath in and let it go. Okay, we're going to meet onto our butts. However you get there, you can come onto the knees first, or you can float through. And we're going to come straight down onto our backs for bridge pose. Come down onto your back, set the feet up just a little bit wider than your hips, and they're quite close to your hips, so make sure you can reach down and touch the heels or the ankles. Press down through the heels, press down through the balls of the feet. Bring your arms by your side, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lift the hips up and squeeze the glutes. Squeeze inner thighs towards one another, like you're rotating the inner thighs internally. And then you can walk the shoulder blades closer together and interlace the fingers under the hips and press down through upper arms, through elbows, through forearms. Press the chest closer towards your nose and lengthen the knees further away from you. Holding it here, breathe deeply for 5. Really activate into the glutes for 4. Feel balls of the feet, heels pressing down for 3. Extend up through the fronts of the hips one more time for 2. One more breath. And release. Slowly roll down. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees dropping out, hands to your low belly. 2 breaths, deep breath in. Let it go. One more inhale. Exhale. One more bridge pose, or this time you can take Urdhva Dhanurasana wheel pose, or maybe just a wheel prep by placing the hands nice and close to the shoulders with the elbows pointing up. That can just be perhaps your wheel prep and lifting the hips up. If you want to go to Urdhva Dhanurasana, take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, press up either to the crown of the head or straighten the arms, and then press the chest between the arms. Press the ground away, still flexing the glutes. Holding it here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Feeling that energy running through the spine for 1, and slowly let go. Supta Baddha. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last deep breath in. Let the breath go. Okay, we'll end with a supine twist, hugging the right knee into the chest and extending the left leg out in front of you. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, guide the right knee across to the left and reach the right arm out to the right, or you can cactus the right arm. If you need to shuffle the hips to the right a little bit, go for it. And then breathe right down into your right lower back as you gaze to the right. Deep breath in. Let the breath go. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one. Empty the breath. And come back to center and change. Hug the left knee in. Right leg extends along the ground. Deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, draw the left knee across to the right and peel the left arm open, or again you can cactus the left arm, working that left shoulder blade gently towards the ground. Deep breath in. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath in. And out. Come back to center. And take rest in Shavasana. Take at least 2 minutes here to be still. Starting your day in the best way by moving, breathing, and connecting mind to body. I hope that you feel a sense of energy, clarity, and joy approaching the day ahead.